Hello and welcome back to Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition with me, Bardon. Right, so we're going to do some...
I'm gone.
Yeah, we keep forgetting WSD is not the way to go with this. Right, we're going to do some exploring. So we're going to start from where we came in. And we're going to talk to... Oh, maybe... I thought these were actual characters, but they all seem to have the same name. So let's try Lim. Okay, does nothing. Okay. So let's try... See, Cursed Citizen. Let's try you. Just on the off chance. They smirk, cutting you off before you can greet them. I don't want to hear it, not a word. Go find some other sod to interrogate, will you? Yeah, okay, thanks. You're helpful. Cursed Guard, Cursed Citizen, Cursed Guard. Roberta, okay. Let's have a chat with Roberta. Although, I think she might be a lady of the night. You see a okay, maybe she's not. You see a well-dressed middle-aged woman. She has a scowl on her face and appears to be looking for someone or something. Greetings. She stops and stares at you for a moment before answering. Who are you and what do you want of me? I don't remember my name. She looks at you with mild surprise. Really? Are you by chance a petitioner? I understand that they often lose their memories. What's a petitioner? She paused to think for a moment. Petitioners are those who have died and had their bodies reform on the plane that most closely reflects their beliefs in life. They usually have no knowledge of their previous existence. Perhaps this is the case with you. Possibly. This rebirth. How many times can this happen? But she says once. Well, I'm not an expert in these affairs, but it is my understanding that it happens but once. Upon death, the spirit then returns to the plane itself. Unless, of course, you have traveled to another plane. If that is the case, then upon death you obtain oblivion. I see. In that case, I have no name to give you. She offers you her hand. Good day to you, Cutter. I'm Roberta. Taking her hand and bowing. Well met, Lady Roberta. I believe you had some questions for me. Yes, lady. I am at your service. Please ask them. I'm looking for a diva. I've been told he's in Cursed. She paused to think. I have heard that rumor as well. Unfortunately, I am unable to help you. I do not know the whereabouts of such a creature. You should inquire at the administration office in the town square. I see. I've got some other questions. You seem upset. Oh, sorry. You seem upset. Is something amiss? She frowns. Yes, my husband. Carl Parfador is not where he told me he would be. This is not the first time that he's lied to me about his whereabouts, and I'm beginning to think that he... She paused for a moment. I'm beginning to think that he is with another woman, a harlot. Why would you think that? She sighs. He was quite a ladies' man before we wed, especially among that type of woman. And I've heard rumors. She looks angry. If I find a rumor to be true, then I have a surprise for him. A surprise? Yes. She lifts her skirt, exposing her inner thigh. You see a sheath of daggers strapped to her leg. She draws the blade and gives you a wicked smile. I think finding this protruding from his back would constitute a surprise. Do you not agree? She puts the blade away. So you intend to kill him?
Updated my journal.
Her smile slowly fades as she considers her words. Finally she sighs and sheaths the blade. I would if I could, but no. I am being a fool. Carl and I are no longer intimate. I can never get close enough to deliver such a blow. She looks away for a moment. Only one of his women could. I have some other questions. Is there anything of interest happening here? She thinks for a moment. I have heard that a young woman recently disappeared. The daughter of some barkeep. I know nothing of the details. Other than that, I can think of nothing out of the ordinary. I see. Can you tell me about Cursed? She smiles at you and laughs. Cursed is a dung heap, and we are the excrement that fills it. She shrugs. Nothing more need be said on this subject. Who's in charge here? Thomas Giljaff. He can be found at the administration office in the town square. What can you tell me about Thomas? Thomas can be a rather intense individual. She paused to think. I know little about him, other than the fact that he is a Jitsari and a wizard. Okay. Okay, I must take my leave. Farewell. So maybe we can help her kill her husband? Is that something that we want to do, though? Well, maybe it is. We'll see, though. Right, let's move on. So, Cursed Thug. Okay. You guys want to have a bit of a rumble? That's fine with us. We're now back at full health, so we can at least... Oh, what's going on up here? Who's the person in the middle? Cursed Citizen. What's going on? Why are you hitting the people? The guard paused long to say, you didn't see nothing. Not if you know what's good for you. He turns back to the victim. Farewell. Okay, so I guess we can't help them. Just tell us. Okay, yeah, you probably should just tell them because we can't help you. Sorry. Right, let's go check over this side now. What's that noise? Hey, stop making that noise. Whoever's making that noise, stop making that noise. Okay, lots of guards. Yeah, this is probably not a very welcome place. Okay, we're not going to go to a different zone just yet. Okay, so let's pop in here then. I thought I saw another guy wandering around, but maybe he's down there. We'll check later. We're going in there first. Okay, so
done.
Who are you? Crumple Punch. Okay, let's have a chat with Crumple Punch. That's a great name. This sour-looking burly man glares at you as you interrupt his work. He seems a little slow but earnest, not as poisonous as the others in this town. Aye, what you want? Who are you? I'm Crumple Punch, Malacco, the town smith. You want something? I'd like to look at your wares. Okay. So, let's sell you... Wow, Rebel's fingernail sells for a lot. So does that cheer. No, he won't buy it. What will you buy? You buy them. Okay. Okay, interesting, but we're not in the market for what you're selling right at the moment anyway. Maybe in the future. Cursed Citizen.
Alright.
Can we go down? We can go down here, so... Yeah, I think there was someone down here. Yeah, this guy. Dump Caretaker. Okay, let's talk to you. You see a scruffy old man who reeks of garbage. He seems somehow more vital than most of the people of this town. More vibrant, as if he didn't quite belong here. He looks up at you as you approach and straighten his back. Come to see Keese? Is it Keese? Yeah, let's say. Heard stories. Oh, what kind of voice should we give him though? Come to see Keese. Heard stories of wisdoms and righteousness. Examples to be set and lived by. Who are you? I am Keese, caretaker of the town's refuse. I tend to the garbage, and in metaphor, I have seen a fair number of souls float this way as well. I am the voice that urges them to goodness, and I fear they ignore me. I see. I had some questions. What is this place? This place is the town's refuge. I watch over it, to hunt the vermin who pick through it. I keep it from spilling into the city, and in turn they bring me more. What can you tell me of Cursed? It is a town that is on the brink of disaster. All manner of evil is being done here, and nothing is as it seems. All is hidden beneath a veneer of civility, but the venom scars those who breathe it in. This is a poisonous town, filled with poisonous people. Tell me about this dump. He leans forward conspiratorially. I have a secret entrance into the underground here, a secret place almost no one knows. This is a way into the Undercity. He pauses. But I've never used it. Should I go down, I foresee that I could never return. The way down is slippery, and the rubble would collapse behind me. When I'm ready to die, I shall slide down there and let the monsters feast on me bones. Okay?
Updated my journal.
Okay, interesting. So, apparently there's an Undercity that we can go to by using somewhere in here. Wonder where his secret place is. I thought he was going to give us a quest to say, oh, I can't go down to the underneath, but you can. Go get my whatever, blah, blah, blah. There it is there. So that is almost certainly the secret way. Now let's check the map. Okay, so we've got the blacksmith, Traitor's Gate Tavern, and the grain silo. Okay, let's go into the tavern. Have a bit of a look in there. Tavern's always a fun place. Lots of people, lots of opportunities to meet new friends, get new work. Okay, so who's in here?
I'm gone.
Citizen. Okay, you're not very interesting. Okay. Now, this might be just me. This might be just me kind of not noticing from earlier, but I thought in Sigil, almost everyone in the tavern was someone that we could interact with. Whereas here, it feels like there's a lot of padding with the people in the bar. So there's less kind of people to talk to here. Okay, but let's start with Marquez. You see a burly blonde man wearing the armor of a harmonium officer. His face is rosy with drink, and behind his smile his eyes are filled with bitterness. He launches into speech without preamble. Bar sent you? No? Then stop wasting my time. He turns back to his whiskey, steadfastly ignoring you. Farewell then. So Barst, we have to find Barst and get Barst to send us to him, I guess. Let's go talk to Chekaplut. You see a drunken guard. He's dressed in the armor of Cursed Finest, but it looks like all he's interested in protecting is his bub. He looks you over without much interest, his eyes dead. Who are you? Chekaplut. One accursed elite, he belches. What are you doing here? He points at Tainted Bars. Watching him. They say he's got a tunnel here, and I want to see him use it. To see if it's true. Waiting, watching. Go away now. I got watching to do. Okay, farewell. Okay, let's talk to you then. You see a haggard, grim man. His coarse face is lined and weathered, and his eyes are red-rimmed. He straightens as he sees you. Welcome to the Traitor's Gate. I'm Tainted Bars, the innkeeper. What's wrong? What's wrong is that my daughter got herself kidnapped by slavers, and now the place is going to fall behind on its bills, and I'm going to lose the place to one of those rich pikers in the first circle. He looks at you more closely. You're the fellow asking about the diva, aren't you? Tell you what, you help me out and I'll help you. What do you know about the diva? He smiles craftily. You're looking for him, aren't you? Ain't you? I can tell you that he's hidden far beneath the prison. I can tell you how to get there too, apart from being arrested or trying to bribe your way in. Which wouldn't work anyway. Excuse me, just got caught by a yawn there. What do I have to do for this? Go over there and talk to Marquez. He's the ex-harmonium fellow. He knows about these slavers, and he holds the first part of the key that will put you on the path of seeing the diva. There are 5 parts to the key, but it ain't the physical key. When you've got the parts together, you come tell me, and it unlocks knowledge in my mind. Till then, though, it stays secret. You got to satisfy the key holders. Let me think about it. I have some more questions.
Updated my journal.
What's with the town being so abandoned?
Updated my journal.
Troubles aplenty as always. First they keep digging holes in the ground to make the prison bigger, and they discover this diva, wrapped up in a big obsidian bubble, chained to the floor. They take his sword and use its power to keep the criminals in their cages. They're busy debating what to do about the Celestial, tearing their hair out, trying to figure out how they can make a profit off its discovery and cross their friends, and then the plague hits. Plague?
Updated my journal.
That's right, something that lays folks low, makes people all ornery and bad-tempered, and too weak to do anything about it. The guards have closed off portions of the town, and they're all tight-wound. They'll take you into jail on the slightest pretext these days. I don't know how you got into town, but you ain't getting out unless you find a portal. Okay? What can you tell me about this place? What this place is a hotbed of rumors and innuendo. No one trusts no one. You don't do favors for someone without making sure they're in your debt. Everyone hates everyone else, and everyone's looking for a hold to get on everyone. Someone like you're a right target of opportunity for people, because you don't know the politics, and I guarantee you'll be sucked in. What do you know about the diva? He smiles craftily. Okay, I'll do it. Marquez will tell you what you have to do, and when you've finished, he'll steer you to the next person who has the key. Okay? So, we'll go talk to Marquez in a minute, but I want to find other people to talk to. So there's, Kitla? Yeah, it looks like Kitla. Let's talk to Kitla. You see a tall, striking woman. She stands staring at the walls of the tavern without seeing them, her hands slowly curling into fists and unclenching. When she sees you, her eyes dart across your clothing and gear, and back to your eyes. A sardonic smile crosses her face, and she looks away again. Greetings. She looks back at you and scowls. Do you always make a habit of talking to strangers? If we need to ask some questions, then yes. What a fascinating life you must lead to do such things. Sadly for you, I'm busy. I'd appreciate being left alone. I had just a few questions. What part of I'm busy did you not understand? Leave me alone. Thank you. She turns her attention back into herself, losing herself in thought. She begins chewing on her lower lip, and beads of blood sprout from it. Okay, farewell. So we need to find someone who basically open up dialogue with her, I guess. Okay, let's try down a quiz show though. Sounds like a quiz show. Can we show, maybe? You see a red-haired woman, short and plump. Her face is lined with cares, worries and hatred. Hatreds that seem to have festered for far too long. She sneers at your approach and turns her head away so that you cannot see her eyes. She acts as though you can't... Oh, excuse me. She acts as though you can't see her if she can't see you. To her, you do not even exist. Okay, farewell. So, yeah, hospitable people here, aren't they? Anyone over here? Oh, there is more over here. Okay, cursed citizens. Come on, give us someone else to talk to. Okay, so there's an upstairs. There's also this lounge type area. Okay, this looks like... Oh, I'm gonna see these looks like they're all gonna be citizens, but there is Dallin. Let's talk to Dallin. You see a tall man with shoulder-length black hair and piercing blue eyes. Wherever he looks, seems smaller under his gaze. Standing next to him is a quiet young woman who smiles vaguely at all he says. He turns those bright blue eyes at you and smiles largely. He offers his hand. I'm Dallin. Pleased to meet you. I had a few questions. What do you need to know? I heard there's a diva in this town. He laughs and shakes his head. You have another question? Yes, what do you know about this diva? He laughs loudly. All things have their price, and I'm not ready to put a price on that information yet. Maybe later. Tell me about your friend there, then. He smirks. She's a friend. That's all you need to know. She dimples slightly at his side and blushes. Tell me about yourself, then. I'm a bard, historian, actor, and all-around entertainer. Fastest fingers in the Outlands. His smile breaks out again, infectious. At least that's what I tell everyone. Okay? Okay, so tell me about this diva. Okay. That's pretty much all we can do. Right. So, yeah, thanks. This young woman smiles prettily at you and shrinks into the side of the man she's with. She says nothing when you speak to her. She withdraws even further. Farewell, then. Okay, so we can't talk to her. Who's over here? Oh, a merchant. Okay. Why is your name Merchant, though? Get out of my kitchen. Why is his name Merchant? Okay, so he's not actually a merchant, he's the cook. The cook's face begins to grow red with anger. What? Did you not hear me? Out of my kitchen. Okay, sorry about that, buddy. What's here, anyway? We'll steal some cheese and a steak knife. We won't do it, though. Make ourselves a cheesesteak. Right, let's go talk to Marquez, and then that's probably where we'll end the video. Just checking if there's anyone with that doesn't have Cursed Citizen as their name. Okay, let's talk to you. You're back. Oh, sorry, you're back. He swallows his drink. Bar sent you? Good. Here's the deal. Slavers have kidnapped his daughter. It's your job to get them back. I'll tell you where to find them. You go kill them and report back to me. I'll help you find the diva. And hells, maybe even teach you weapons. Agreed? Agreed. Last I heard, the slavers were in the east, in Inner Cursed. They've got the nod from the city guard. Find them, make sure Bars's daughter is alright, and kill him. When you're done, come back here and I'll tell you the first part of the key you need to find the diva. Alright, answer some questions about this for me.
Updated
What?
my journal.
Who are you? I'm Marcus, formerly a Measure 3 of the Harmonium. Formerly, I said, because I quit not so long ago. Why did you quit? I found out that the Harmonium, a group I believed in from the start, was buying people, kidnapping them, taking them against their will and ruining their lives. It was sucking the life out of people for daring to be different, and I couldn't take it anymore. The slavers you'll be fighting are old comrades of mine. He spits on the floor. Berks, liars. You can't trust anyone anymore. I had some other questions. What? What are you doing here? Drinking. What does it look like? I'm waiting for someone to come along and right the wrongs I've made. You seem like a good fellow for the job. What wrongs? I found out that Harmonium... he's saying the same thing again. Okay. What's your stake in this slavery thing anyway? Same thing. Okay. Yeah. So, basically, we asked those 3 questions. We got the same text. Yeah, so it's saying this doesn't feel as fleshed out as Sigil, but maybe as you go on, it'll come more to life. What can you tell me about the key? 5-part key, verbal, held in our heads. He smiles toothily at you. You won't get it out of me. Excuse me. I need to take a drink. Okay. You won't get it out of me by torture, and I suspect you won't find the others easy either. We've locked away a secret, and you'll need to find all 5 parts to find out what it is. Okay? Where are these slavers again? Last I heard, the slavers were to the east in Inner Crush City. Okay, thank you. Now let's say farewell to you, and we'll also say farewell to you, dear viewer. So as always, if you have enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that like button, sharing with a friend or two, because stuff like that hugely helps out, and I really hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.